Alrighty, I'm back. What's going on, Carrion? I I went and got some bubble tea earlier today, and I hope the person that took my order was new. Because I got to the counter and like I know what I want ahead of time, and I walk up, I'm like, can I get a medium peach oolong with bubbles, half sugar, full ice, right? Not too crazy. And she looks at me, and then she looks at her coworker, and I hear her be like, "Can we do that?" And she's like, "Yeah, here." And she showed her how to do it. And then she was like, "Okay, what size do you want?" And I was like, "Medium." And then she was like, "Regular sugar?" And I was like, "No, I have sugar." And then she was like, "Regular ice?" And I was like, "Yes, that's fine." And then she was like, "Any toppings?" And I was like, "Yes, bubbles, please." And then she said, "Will that be all?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then she asked me if I was paying cash and credit. While I was trying to hand her a 20 because I know it's gonna cost fucking like 7.74 or whatever bullshit it is now for bubble tea. And I was like, cash. And so she gives me my change and asks if I want a receipt. I'm like, no. In the meantime, the person who was there, who's the normal person who I recognize, like finished my order and had it on the counter waiting for me. And I was like, I really hope she was new and she was learning because otherwise it was just like, can you not remember what I said? I literally I don't think it wasn't that crazy of an order. Literally a peach oolong, medium, bubbles, half sugar, regular ice. And then I get it, and it was full sugar, and it was kind of gross. I only drank like half of it. So fun times. All right. So Through Hell and Back is a. Why are all the games launching? Oh, I'm sorry. The Cave Diver. I was like, why are all the games launching at like a third of the resolution, a quarter resolution? It's not. It's just the same game I launched twice by mistake. Yeah, it's not the place I like to go for my bubble tea. However, it's to be completed a single session lasting from 30 minutes to an hour. Headphones recommended. Wow. It's like literally right down the road. And the place I like to go, the place I like to go to for peach oolong bubble tea is by work. And I didn't want to go get lunch and then drive back to work and then drive back home. So I went to the one near me. The one near me I like for taro. Is it hard to make bubble tea? I don't think so. I got for my birthday at home bubble tea kit, and it was not bad. I'm assuming it's on par with like a barista. I'm not gonna say it's easy work. I'm sure you're working hard, but I don't think it's technically challenging. Could be wrong. Yeah, so the one by work I like to go for peach oolong. There's another one close to work, maybe like in between my house and work, that I go to for matcha. And they also have really good avocado smoothie that I do sometimes. And then the one that I went to now I go to for taro, but I didn't get taro today. I got peach oolong because I want the peach oolong, but I didn't want to drive back to work. But I just thought it was weird. It's like, come on. And they have like a machine that you can go like punch in your order, but it doesn't take cash. And they charge like an extra like 5% or whatever if you use a card. So I'm like, I'm not fucking using the machine so you can make more money off of me. Not only are you not paying the employee to, you have less employees because you're not taking as many orders, but now you're charging me extra to pay with like a convenient credit card? Like, come on, dude. I don't want to play this game. I've waited I waited like 5 or 10 minutes for them to stop making orders to come take my order. Like, I can tell when they're trying to like not take my order because they want me to use the machine. The caves. Read. Does this have controller support? It does not say. Use the mouse to move your arms around. I'm gonna guess no. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, I can tell you already. Hold left click to grab onto a surface with your left hand. Hold the right click to grab onto the surface with your right hand. How am I crawling upside down, please? Grab a surface with both hands at once by holding left click and right click at the same time. While grabbing with both hands, move the cursor to push your body around. That's his fucking leg, by the way, that's out there. I gotta untangle my arms so I can grab properly and scoot my body. Oh my god. He's a fucking contortionist. It is a quap leg, yeah. Oh, his fucking knee joint doesn't need to bend like that. Some objects can be moved using your hands and body. Yes, it's literally Nutty Putty Cave the game. No, it's not literally. The guy did die, so I probably shouldn't make fun of Nutty Putty Cave, but... Why was he contorting his butt like that? Oh. Fucking self-service in here, dude. Look at that. Do not enter. The cave has claimed the souls of 8 men. We're at the entrance? Why am I crawling deeper? I should just be crawling out the exit. Oh no. If you ever get stuck, lost, or reach a dead end, and you're unable to escape, press R to restart at the beginning of it as a new caver. I don't know if this is supposed to be... Am I supposed to use that now, or am I supposed to try to escape? I don't think I was supposed to use it now. Getting over it with Benny Foddet or whatever that game is? Yes. It does remind me of that. And the numerous clones like golfing over it, which I Definitely didn't play. Guys, I think this would be really easy to adapt into like a real life theme park type deal. Who wants to go in on that with me? One of you guys can fund it and I'll be the brains behind it. You're not interested in crawling? No, you wouldn't crawl around. You would just fund it so I could build it and let other people crawl and charge admission. Right? They got the gyms where you climb mountains. Why don't they have gyms where you cave spelunk? Not even the whole chat wouldn't have enough money? I think we could do it. How expensive could it be? Buy a bunch of concrete. Buy like, you know how they have those like gerbil tubes, except human size, so that I can cast concrete around it. Bada boom, bada bing. We got ourselves a cave explorer. His legs, I think his everything is broken. Pull, buddy. It's a scrap from an old mining journal. There's some faded writing that says, 8th month, 30th day, year of the lone dog. Take silver, 2 grams, saltpeter, 1 gram, pyrite, 1 crystal, approximately 10 grams. Notes, this hole's dried up. Been down here for the better part of the damn week with the men, and all I've got to show for it is a couple of grains of grit silver. A pinch of saltpeter that's more batshit than useful ore. And a pretty shiny block of fool's gold I'm keeping because it's the best damn thing I ever dug out of these walls that are cooler than my granddaddy's grave. I can't imagine them other dopes are faring much better in their tunnels, though they all claim there's a fat silver vein down there. Too damn cold down here, but all me and the boys can do to keep ourselves warm is keep swinging our picks. Don't you have health and safety over there? What do you mean? For my cave explorer idea? Listen, if somebody gets stuck, we get out the compressed air, you know, give it a little push down the tube, and they come out the other end. It's all good. Surprised the racket we made hasn't woken up the devil himself to come drag us to hell yet. At least over here, I don't have to pretend like I care what those idiots have to say. Could swear I heard one of them yodeling some nonsense earlier. Couldn't make out what it was over the noise of picks crunching through the shale, though. As soon as I get out of this hole, I'm gonna buy me 2 bottles of whiskey and shove the corks in my ears if that damn fool starts again. Press S to place down a marker. These can help you or your future explorers determine which route to take through the caves. Oh no. Alright, chat. Up or down? I feel like... Oh god, up splits up more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be going down anyway. Rip in peace. Sorry. We're going down. We're getting nutty puttied. Why did that show up in the capture? That shouldn't have. Yeah, why is my FPS showing up in the capture? That's very weird. Is this showing up? Yeah, why? Why? Hold up. But this isn't. Oh, it's doing that weird thing where it captures the overlay when I don't want it to. Why is that a good song to play and repeat? I'm not sure if I understand it. Okay. I'm not sure I see it the same way, but sure. You think Milkshake is the best song? Is he tired? Like, why can't I go? Pickaxe? Why would I have a pickaxe? His fucking arms and legs are broken. Am I supposed to let him rest? What do you mean by give up? I'm not ready to give up. Is that just supposed to be psychological, or is he actually like getting stuck? scare me. Oh, a skeleton. The remains of a man pinned underneath a rock. There's a tattered note underneath his bones. It says, "I'll keep it brief, stranger, because I'm not sure how much longer I got. There's something in this cave no one told you about. I don't know what it is. I can hear it, sort of, but I can't quite tell if it's something. Some water drip, maybe. It sounds like someone's whispering, babbling something I can't make a lick of sense of. As if I could with my legs caught dead under this rubble. The passage was as solid as you're likely to find down here. I've been through it more times than I can count. No trouble at all. I hear something. That definitely isn't any water seep, nor wind. Sounds like music? No, not music. Something worse. I shouldn't be hearing this. Oh God, have mercy on me. Look at those loose rocks. Am I just gonna get wrecked if I... Yep. Is this the end? It looks like the end. I feel like I should bring you back to the last song, not the start. Yes, keep spinning. Keep spinning. I guess they did say it was designed to take an hour or so. Hold on a second. What if... What if we go down here? You gonna tell your son this is a cave story? Yes. Go ahead. Can I get down there? I might just be getting myself more stuck. If you ever get stuck, lost, or reach your dead end... Oh, no! Oh, that's my reward? A tutorial we already found in a different area? What if I climb out? Can I climb out? Maybe very slowly I can. I'm sure there's probably some... oh, a skull! Do they put a skull everywhere you reset? Except I can reset there, so... I can't believe I spent all that time getting underneath the rock you're not supposed to get underneath, and all it said was, sorry, reset. Why is it acceptable to name your child after some months and not the others? Like, there's plenty of people at work who are named April. I'm sure you can find some people named May. You don't find anybody named like October, though. November is a valid name. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, there's people named May. There's people named April. I'm sure June is another name. I'm sure it's people named June. Why are there no Decembers? Hello, my name is August. Augustus? Yeah, all right. No, it's different. All right, let's see if we can go actually up and over this time. All right. Come on, unzombie yourself. And I was just thinking about somebody at work who named April, and it's like, why? Is it rude if I say, "Oh, my birthday's in April"? Like. You must get this all the time, but my birthday's in April. Oh my god, how many upward paths are there? Being named April, but your birthday's in October. I can't see their birthdays. It's probably not unfortunate. It's probably a good thing I can't see their birthdays. Oh, it's a dead end. Another fucking... What is he doing? The fucking Ninja Turtle girls is named April? Yeah, everyone's named April. I don't know why I thought of that. I never really watched Ninja Turtles. I saw that movie once in Chicago. I think I was in Chicago. Right? Yeah. They finish something within time. The timer finishes. It plays a Sonic Adventure 2 level completion song. It's great. I must have been a baby. What does that mean? I'm pretty sure we all have been babies at some point in our life. Is this gonna teeter back and I'm not gonna be able to go where I want to go? Yeah, use your face. Screw your physics puzzles, I'm just going past it. This better not be a dead end after all. That looks painful. After all the times I've had to climb up. It's an old note someone's left behind. Just down past that drop away is where it is. The Narrows. Never thought I'd see the day where I'd drag myself down this wretched cave and stare down that cold, dark hole again. But here I am. Nothing else for me up there on the surface anymore. Not after tonight. I'm no idiot. I know what's down there for me. Hell, maybe I am an idiot. I'm drunk, that's for sure. I can already hear her down there, calling me. I'm on my way, darling. I'm coming down there to be with you. If you find this note, tell my family they did the best they could do. They can rot for all I care. A little bit of tonal whiplash, but okay. Oh, is this the rest of the guy? There's his head. God, this game desperately needs. Let me save here. Oh, the intro did say there's no saving in this version, so maybe you can save. Less so because, you know, I want to save scum, but more. That would have taken me an hour and a half to get here. Like, all right, half an hour to get here. I don't want to redo the whole half hour. It's 2025. I don't have that kind of attention span. Who made the crucifix for him if he died here? There's an old wooden cross. I guess it's a cross, not a crucifix, with a note pinned to the base. To Ma and the rest. I put it here like you asked, as you can see. Right here at the mouth of the Narrows. I'm not gonna lick further. I'm not going a lick further. No way, no how. Nothing down there for me anyway. I don't have any wishes worth slinking around blind and deaf. I ain't had a dream about what went down there with Hank for 7 years now, and I don't aim to start again today. No siree, Bob. Frankly, I think it's fine that I can't hear nothing. If there was something to hear, well, I ain't gonna be here to listen. Rest in peace, brother. I mean, I'll sometimes put videos on, not 3 times, but on faster if the person's like talking slow. Or if it's like a podcast that, again, the person's talking slow. I won't just do it for fun, though. Or maybe the most egregious. I'm watching a tutorial, and the person can't stop fucking talking and just tell us the tutorial. Or worse, it's like, you know, a lot of the After Effects tutorials I look at sometimes do this, where it's like, well, this is a tutorial on how to apply drop shadow. First, open After Effects. And I wait for After Effects to open. Next, start a new composition. In this composition, we're going to choose 1920 by 1080 because that is the most common size that people use to make compositions. And it's like, all right. I'm at the point where I have, you know, I don't have to make a drop shadow, but I'm at the point where I want the tutorial, not how to set up the whole scene. I'm already come this far. I don't need you to tell me. Just tell me to go to fucking Layer Styles drop shadow. Read another note. It says, "Oh my God. Oh Jesus, Lord, save me. God, please." There's a thing up there. A face. I only saw it for a moment when my head had just enough room to look down the passage. Down maybe 20 feet just outside the reach of my light. Right there in the darkness. A man's, maybe a boy's face, white as paper. Fancy facing right back at me. big gaping black hole for a mouth. It couldn't be a man. It looked different. I can't recall if he had eyes. Maybe they were closed? That sound wasn't the wind. It was him, moaning. Mono's been saying that a lot of VR streamers are like turning on a webcam and streaming themselves in VR, but with like no context of the game. Where it's just like literally them in a room with the VR headset on. Is there gonna be a jump scare? I don't want a jump scare, please, game. Lower the volume a little bit because the fucking cave sounds are maximum volume. I keep seeing the edge of my cursor like peeking out. And I'm like, what's that? Is that like actually a death? Oh man, I didn't think you could die. I didn't give up, it did it for me. I don't know if that's a timed thing or maybe he gets 2 heartbeat. Am I supposed to stop when he starts doing that and like relax? I don't even know. Just fucking face planted really hard. What if it's not your cursor? What if it's somebody else's cursor? Oh. That would be scary. Move your head. This is what the cat looks like when you try and pet him on the head. He doesn't want to be pet. I shouldn't be laughing, but it is funny that he just fucking whips his head into stuff. Hear his heart going. I just don't know. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to mitigate that or if that's like a timer. Is that telling me I'm taking too long? Is that telling me I'm Oh, wait. The thing isn't there. I had to choose up or down before. Now there's only a down. No? I don't think I'm supposed to do nothing. Sounds like he's having a bad time. I feel like it's just priming for a jump scare. I don't know, I feel like jump scares are such cheap shots. You know what I mean? Again, not entirely sure if I'm meant to relax and like hang out, or if I'm supposed to press forward and get past it. There was something there. Not exactly a jump scare. Nice loud eating sounds. It was just a demo, Wazaka, so. Hey, they said 30 minutes to an hour. It's been 50 minutes, including me blabber. So just about 45 minutes. They were pretty good on that. All right, cool. Interesting little demo. August 26th. So that's out. Oh, the demo came out August 26th. Hang on a second. I keep falling for this because you can have a game that has a demo on the page, or you can have a game with a separate listing for the demo. The demo came out on the 26th. Yesterday. The planned release date is 2025. Oh, it does say it has controller support. Interesting. But yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, a little bit of quap, a little bit of nutty putty cave, you know, a little bit of psychological horror. Interesting enough. But I think that's gonna be all I do for today. Again, a little tired, so I'm not gonna go too deep into stuff. But am I gonna go do a roller derby? They don't really have men's roller derby, as far as I know. Or if they do, it's not very prevalent. The women's roller derby is what's popular. I don't know why. I don't know. Do just say do men hit too hard? But the fucking women who do roller derby hit like trucks, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to be in. I would feel bad about hurting somebody, so I wouldn't want to be in there. But you know, I'd be cool if there was men's roller derby. Roller derby has weird rules, though. So no, I'm not gonna do roller derby. I am going to go roller skating eventually when I get my skates. If I can find, I gotta have Zot mail me his rig, so I can go roller skating and stream. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, not doing roller derby, no. Anyway, I bought skates today, so they should be shipped sometime soon. I ain't get I got the confirmation they received the order, but not that they shipped yet, so it'll probably be a week or two. I'm hoping it cools down a little bit so I can go skate. I've talked about this before, right? The trail that's over here. Hang on a second. I'm not done yet. I'm going to pull up the map. It's been warm here, like the high 80s today. So like this path right here, the North Shore Rail Trail. Right? It ends here. It goes all the way across here, through town, all the way down, all the way over here, all the way, and starts right here, I believe. I would love to go skate some of that or all of that. It would be cool. This whole fucking chunk from here to here, this line right here, this little thin line, is all a like a bike walking trail. Yeah. It's like an actual walking trail. It's a little hard to see here. You know what I can show you is right here. It's literally a fucking biking walking trail. And it's not dirt. It's paved. I would love to go fucking again rollerblade. There's a couple other places like this on Long Island too. I would love to go rollerblade some of it. It looks so nice. I mean, look at it. Nice little slope, nice and straight away. You know? I just think like an overcast day where it's not too hot. It sounds like a lot of fun. But here's another place where it crosses over. Oop, that is they don't have a thing on Light Road or Lico Road. Wow. But yeah, it's just a little path. Look, they're talking about the look at the cloned dog. Why there's two of them, I don't know. I don't know, it just looks cool. Looks like it would be fun to go rollerblade and or run. Not run, I'm not gonna run. Rollerblade and or not rollerblade because I'm not gonna run. Is it an actual road? It is an actual road. That's very interesting. That's like a street view. They don't have a street view with a road? Why? They got fucking Defense Hill Road over here. This is just somebody's actual driveway. They have this. But I don't know. That's my hope, is that I could do that at some point where it's not super overcast and it's not 1,000,000 degrees out and it's not super humid, and just like enjoy a nice roller skate down and back. We'll see. It depends on how long it is, but now we don't have to worry about cars and stuff. There are other like not paved roads that exist. Like here. Let me this is power lines right here, but it turns into like a path that's not paved. And then at a certain point it gets like, yeah, right here. South River Road. I guess it turns into a road, but it still is like dirt along the power lines. I don't even know if you could legally drive down this or if it's gated off or whatever, but it's listed on Google as a road. It just turns into somebody's house. Yeah. Weird. I don't know. Who wants to go drive down weird roads that maybe exist? It's listed on Google, like I said. Where does this go? It just goes, it's not even a road. It's just a path, literally a path. But like this isn't blocked off. It's just here. Maybe people use it for like ATVing or something. I don't know. But then like this isn't South River Road anymore. It's just literally nothing. And then there's more like power lines. It's not gated off. It comes right next to this gated off area. I feel like the police would be like, "What are you doing?" And be like, "Oh, my GPS told me to go down here." Google Maps said it was a real road. Oh, that's weird. A power line over a lake like that? There's not gonna be a street view anywhere near this. Yeah, like that's quadrant off. Probably because it goes right into this person's backyard, I would think. Oh, it seems like this side might be the one quadrant off. Weird. I don't know, just all this stuff like this. And then look, there's like a little path of paths. And like you get out far enough, it puts a gray, you see how Google puts a gray little line over it? Like it recognizes it's a path. It just doesn't recognize it as a road? Is this a power plant? Oh, it totally is a power plant. Like middle country road. How does that? They've street view? Somebody street viewed down this. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like what it looks like it says this turns down here. If you drove down this, would you get like a fine or arrested? Like I don't know. There's a fishing access site, so obviously this gets some use to here, but if I drove over to this and just hung out here, is someone gonna like call the cops for trespassing? Is the state gonna be like, oh yeah, it's our land, get off? Like, I don't know. There was I drove all the way out over here to Orient Point. I wanted to go to this lighthouse right here. There's a lighthouse over here. Is there a street view over here? There's not. Oh wait, there is. I wanted to do one of these. Oh, there's not even a lighthouse. It's just a fucking a hole. What is no trespassing? I wanted to do a 360 shot like this person does, but like with an actual real camera instead of like a little tripod thing like this. But right here and right here and right here are all signs that say private property, no trespassing. We'll call the cops, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't want to walk all the way down the beach, over to here to try to take a photo. And the light was, I was running a light too, so. What, is something erased here? What is here they don't want us to know about? What is this? What is making their camera freak out? I mean, presumably this might be somebody's driveway and state land. I don't know what building this is. What if I Google it? It's on Zillow? They just have an overhead view. $1,005,000. Rent estimate. Great. Can I rent it? It's off market. You can't do it, but I like how they have like some blurry. Is this some actual photos? They just put fucking fake photos here. That's so fucked up, dude. Look at this. How can you, is that not false advertising? That's fucked up, dude. Nobody, look, all the houses are fucked up. Why? Nobody has any views of this. Look, all these fake houses that are showing up. How? Fuck off, these realtors. Just stick a fake house there. No one will know. I thought there was an actual lighthouse here. The Point at Orient Point. Are there photos? There are photos. There's a video. I'm not going to play it. They're probably going to say like the F-bomb or something. There's a lighthouse in the water. So this is not at the Orient Point. This is out in the water. There's just conveniently no pictures of that little patch of land. No video. There's a retaining wall to keep all the shit in, all the sand in. See, did these people drive out, or is this somewhere else? Because you're not supposed to drive out here. It's just water. That's the ferry that comes to pick people up and move them. There it is. Wait. Go back. What is it? It's just a little fence. CAB. Oh, is it a cable? That might be the access point for the electricity and everything going out to the lighthouse. Oops. I bet you it is. All right, that makes more sense. That's on the ferry itself. That makes more sense. Why they have to like edit it out of the photosphere? I don't get it. It looks terrible. No trespassing in this 8x8 foot square, please. Cable crossing. Yeah, okay. Is a good look at it. Well, interesting they have to put this up here, I guess, so people don't bother going in. Like, is that some kind of like to dissuade people from hopping the fence or something? With half barbed wire and half not? Yeah, it's just underwater cable. I mean, again, that's probably why they put that there. So people are like, don't give two shits about that. Like, yeah, to get to the lighthouse, it powers the lighthouse. Show us the cables. I mean, no one cares about the water, dude. Come on. Someone put their. I gotta go put gear stickers on the warning U.S. property no trespassing. This is do I have? Hang on a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No. Did they fucking nuke my... No, I didn't. Okay. This is photos I took of a different beach, but similar. Where it has all these little rocks in the ground instead. This made me think of that. So this is a 360 photosphere I made of a different beach. It is at Truman Beach was here. Yeah, right here. So I took this. I was right here by this driftwood. You're not supposed to really come over here. You're supposed to stay on the upper side of this fence, but I came like right over here. I think this is a piece of driftwood is the piece of driftwood I was standing near. One of these. I mean, this is the boat dock right here. So I must have been like right here. Of similar rocks. This is I wanted to do a higher quality photosphere, but A, file hosting, and B, I haven't actually dove into the this is one image that's unwrapped and like you pilot it around with your mouse. There's a way to do like panels, so each panel could be a much higher resolution, so it loads it as it needs it. I have these images as much higher resolution. I just to host them it was a little hard. This was interesting. How do you get the camera out of the shot? I had to take some very strategic photos. You can kind of tell that this is a little darker than the rest of it because my arm was over it, and it was the last thing I took as the sun was being engulfed by the clouds here. And then I left. Is it still where did I leave it? I had a the little arm for my tripod I took off, and I accidentally left it at the beach, at this beach, and I had to go back and find it. I think I left it over by this. Either this, no, it was this by this driftwood. There's a little like, a little arm on my tripod, and I was like, oh fuck, I lost it. I was like, oh, it's probably at the beach, and so I had to go all the way back here and search for it. It was still there, but it's just annoying to like have to come back because it was like getting in the way. Because with this, what I was doing was I would take a photo and then I'd rotate 10 degrees and I'd take a photo and I'd rotate 10 degrees and I'd keep doing that in a sphere, right? And then I would go up and then I would do it again and then I'd go up and I'd do it again and it kept getting in the way. You can see the pixels of the feet. Oh yeah, a little bit. Yep. Now it's trimming all the photos to kind of make them link together properly. But all right, I am actually going to be done now. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to see the other two panoramas, you can go to gearmatic.github.io and choose between Truman's Beach, which you just saw, Rockefeller Lookout in New Jersey, which looks out over the George Washington Bridge, or the Alpine Lookout, which also looks over the George Washington Bridge, but is further away and not as nice as Truman's Beach. The photosphere isn't as nice. I didn't like correct the angle or the water like in some spots, and the clouds in some spots aren't like cohesive, so there's little errors. And I didn't remove the tripod either from them, so you can see the tripod, but oh well. All right, have a good night, guys. I'll catch you later.